Hey, it's Julian out here in Bangkok, Thailand, and in this video I'm going to talk about my costs of living out here in Bangkok, Thailand. So if that's something that interests you, make sure to stick around until the end of this video. And also, if this video gets 50 likes, I'll make sure to do a full tour of my new condo. It's a pretty cool condo. It's a 2-story condo. So make sure to hit that like button. If it gets 50 likes, I'll do a full tour. And also make sure to subscribe so when I make that video, you'll be able to get notified and watch it right away. So to start off this video, and I do have some notes here because I want to make sure that I get every single cost correct. So my biggest cost every single month, and this is going to go from my most expensive cost to my least expensive cost, is my rent. And my rent, I got a really great deal on this place, I have to admit. It's about 12,000 baht per month, which equates to about $375. So if you come out, if you're thinking about moving out to Thailand, you can get a place way cheaper than that. You can get a place way more expensive than that. This is kind of, I would say, kind of in the middle, even more towards the lower end. 12,000 baht per month is still kind of on the lower end of some of the condos that I've seen out here in Thailand. I mean, some of my friends, they pay 100,000 baht per month. Me personally, I'm only living by myself. I don't need a 100,000 baht per month condo at this moment in time. Maybe one day if I have a family or something like that, but as of right now, I'm pretty happy with this 2-bedroom place, and this place is really cool because it's also a 2-story place. So my very first expense, rent, 12,000 baht per month, which equates to about $375 per month. The next expense that I got is my food expense, and this cost me approximately 6,000 baht per month, which equates to about $200 per month. And I am able to eat pretty much whatever I want. I don't have to feel like I'm stingy on my meals or anything like that. I cook most of my meals, but I do sometimes go out and eat some street food. But street food out here in Thailand is very cheap. So spending 6,000 baht per month, which is about $200 per month, is a very reasonable lifestyle in terms of food. You can definitely cut back, and I know some people who live on $1 a day, which is only about maybe 1,000 baht per month, but that's if you just go out and you eat a $1 meal every single day of some street food. So you definitely could get away with eating $1 a day, and you definitely could spend a lot more than $200 a month also. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so the third expense that I wanted to include is a miscellaneous expense. And I include this miscellaneous expense of about 3,000 baht per month, which equates to about 100 US dollars. And this could be anything from maybe buying some extra dishwashing sponges or some soap, or maybe if I want to get like a new shirt or new pants or something like that. So this is just a miscellaneous expense that I include every single month. And I usually don't spend too much money if I don't need to, but it's something that you should include into your monthly budget because there's always going to be those costs that come up if in terms of new soap, new sponges, or some clothes that you may want to buy. And the next cost that I have that I wanted to include is my electricity cost. And this was actually kind of surprising to me because I thought electricity would be a lot cheaper out here in Thailand. But I spend about 2,000 baht per month on electricity, which equates to about $60 per month. And that might not seem like a super high electricity bill, but it's just a higher amount than I thought. But also something to keep in mind, I do most of my work in my condo, and I also have 3 air conditioning units in the condo, so I keep those on pretty often. So if you come out here and you have a full-time job, or maybe you don't turn on your air conditioning that often, you use fans instead, or maybe just open the window or something like that, you could probably get that cost down to maybe 600 baht per month, which is only about $20 per month. But my cost every single month is approximately 2,000 baht per month on my electricity bill. Coming in at number 5 is my travel expenses, and this costs me about 1,500 baht per month, which equates to about $50. And I usually use public transportation, whether that's the MRT subway, the BTS SkyTrain, the bus, or even the Songtao truck taxis. And I also sometimes use normal taxis and also another app called Grab. Grab is pretty much the Uber of Thailand. But I don't go out very often, but when I do go out, I'm usually pretty cheap with my, maybe I shouldn't say cheap, but I'm usually pretty careful with my travel budget. I usually don't splurge too much on the travel. So just keep that in mind. If you do decide that you want to move out to Thailand, you are going to have some travel expenses, but you can limit that amount greatly if you use public transportation. A hypothetical situation that I have for you is if I went to from my condo to the mall, it would cost me about maybe 100 baht. If I used a taxi, which is about $3, $4. But if I used a bus or a Song Tao truck taxi, it would only cost me about 10 baht, which is only about 30 cents. So as you can see, there's a huge difference depending on what you decide to use, whether that be a taxi or if you decide to use the bus. So if you want to save some money, definitely look into learning how to use the public transportations. The next cost that I have is actually my Wi-Fi expense, and this costs also about 1,500 baht per month, and that's about $50 per month. But something to keep in mind is that my Wi-Fi is literally the best Wi-Fi you can get out here in Thailand right now. The Wi-Fi that I have at my condo is the fastest upload speed and the fastest download speed that's available right now in Thailand. I believe its download is 1,000 megabytes per second and upload is 500 megabytes per second. I don't know if I'm getting that flip-flopped or not, but either way, whatever I have right now is the best there is out here in Thailand. And even the guy that installed my Wi-Fi unit, he said that you basically have a better Wi-Fi speed than some of the major banks in Thailand. So I thought that was kind of funny, is that some of the major banks in my condo has a faster speed than some of the major banks in Thailand. So either way, you can actually get away with spending a lot less than 1,500 baht per month on Wi-Fi. On the lower end, you could probably spend maybe 600 baht on Wi-Fi, which is about $20 per month. But for me personally, I need the fastest speed because I can't be waiting an hour to upload a video. I can't be waiting an hour to download, a large file. I want to have it as quickly and as fast as possible. So for me personally, I have to have the fastest available, and for me, it's worth it. So just keep that in mind. You can definitely cut that a lot lower, but if you're someone who wants the fastest, it will cost you about 1,500 baht per month. Okay, so the next expense that I have is my phone expense, and this costs me about 600 baht per month, which is about $20 per month. And this is also one of the best plans that is offered by this company, and it's unlimited data, unlimited calling, unlimited texting. And like I said, with the Wi-Fi, I want to make sure that in terms of telephone and Wi-Fi, I have the best plan possible. You can definitely get cheaper plans than this, but my current plan costs me about 600 baht per month, which is about $20 per month, which I don't think is too bad compared to the $120 I was paying back in America. So that's my next expense, is my phone, which is about $20 per month. Coming in at number 8 for my expenses is my Netflix account. And if you come out to Thailand, you probably need to make sure that you have a Netflix account, because you might go crazy if you don't have a Netflix account and you can't speak Thai, because all you'll be watching is Thai television. But a Netflix account is definitely good. I actually don't really use it that much. I use YouTube a lot more than Netflix, but it is good to have a Netflix account. And that costs me about 350 baht per month, which is about $11 or something like that. And I don't know if Netflix is the same price worldwide or not. I can't remember how much I paid when I was back in America, but in Thailand, it's about 350 baht per month, and that's an expense that I make sure to keep every single month. And for some reason, it seems like when you have a Netflix account, when you invite girls over, they always seem to enjoy watching Netflix. So that's something to keep in mind. It might pay back dividends for you if you have a Netflix account, if you know what I mean. The next expense that I wanted to include is my water expense, and that costs me about 300 baht per month, which was only about $10 per month. And the water bills out here in Thailand are super cheap. I mean, when I used to live in America, I was spending crazy amounts of money in water, but I also lived in Las Vegas, which I think is a kind of expensive state to live in if you're in terms of water. So I remember I used to pay hundreds of dollars per month on a water bill. So spending $10 per month on a water bill every month, that definitely is a nice bonus of living out in Thailand. So just keep that in mind. Water is actually very cheap out here in Thailand. Okay, and the last expense that I wanted to include in this list is my YouTube Premium subscription, and this costs me about 159 baht per month, and which is only about $5 per month. And I'm not sure if you're familiar with what YouTube Premium is, but it's basically a subscription package that you can use so that you don't have to watch ads, and you also get access to some exclusive YouTube premium content. So it's kind of similar to Netflix, except that you also don't have to watch ads, which is really nice because ads drive me crazy, and spending the extra $5 per month not to watch ads, that's a big bonus in my opinion. So this brings my total expenses every single month to about $27,409, which is about $856 per month. So this cost is just my personal expenses every single month, but a lot of people live out in Thailand for a lot less than this, and a lot of people live in Thailand for a lot more than this. Like I said, I have some friends out here who rent. Just for rent every single month is 100,000 baht per month. So my 12,000 baht per month looks very minuscule compared to that. But I also want to include that when I first came out to Thailand, my rent was only 6,000 baht per month, which was only about $200 per month. And when I was living there, all my expenses were less. My electricity expense was less, my water bill was less, my Wi-Fi expense was less, and also I had a smaller package phone plan, which was also cheaper too. So just keep that in mind. If you are watching this video, most likely you are planning or thinking about maybe moving out to Thailand. So just keep that in mind that you can definitely live in Thailand for a lot cheaper than I do, and you can definitely live in Thailand for a lot more expensive than I do. Like I said, some of my friends, they're living out here in Thailand just for their rent is 100,000 baht per month. If you have a budget of 100,000 baht per month, which is about $3,500 per month just for rent, you're going to be able to get a crazy place. I mean, $3,500 per month will get you a huge penthouse pretty much, or a huge house if you wanted to rent a place for 100,000 baht per month. But also just keep in mind, the bigger your place, the more expenses you're going to have. Your electricity is going to be more expensive, your water is going to be more expensive, so on and so forth. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Like I said, if this video gets 50 likes, I'll make sure to do a full condo tour of my new 2-story condo that I want to share with you. And also make sure to smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so whenever I release a new video, you'll be able to watch it right away. So also, if you have any questions, please leave any questions in the comments below. And if you're coming out to Thailand and you need to hire a tour guide, make sure to send me an email or send me a direct message on Instagram. My username is @JulianK.Glasser. Link is in the description below. And I'll either help you out myself while you're out here, or if I'm not available, I'll make sure someone takes care of you while you're out here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.